Here's Greg Snell getting his instructions.
Yep.
Snell, Rancho Cucamonga, California.
Just do the same thing you did in the heat race. That'll do fine. Get out front, let all those problems be behind you. I would look for some problems in the first corner. It's so slick out there, and these guys are trying to negotiate those rollers or moguls through the starting line. Then if you find yourself at the corner, you can't get stopped.
The hope for Yamaha of Troy, Casey Johnson. Yamaha of Troy's first 125 main event, as they just shift over their allegiance, becoming the Yamaha lead support team.
There's Schnell checking that gas one more time.
45,050 fans, a record for the new Edison Field here tonight to check out the main event for the 125s, the rising superstars. The field is wide open. There's Coyote, number 109.
Unbelievable. A Husqvarna in the main event.
He won it, a 125 title over in Europe with that bike. The cart is sideways, and we're almost underway. The 125 is off and running to the inside. It's number 33, Casey Lidle.
Beautiful job getting down that starting line, keeping the rear wheel on the ground. Big pile up. Ramsey stuck in there.
Nathan Ramsey, number 25.
Preston. Number 43, Preston, just get going.
Preston, very impressive in practice. Will have to come from behind. But out in front, it's number 33, Casey Lidle. He's a California product, Yamaha of Troy.
Schnell right there, though. Ready to take advantage of any mistake. This time a much better start for Casey Johnson.
Billy Payne, the young Billy Payne, winner 195, is in third place. What an impression he made at Loretta Lynn's.
He made an impression on me this morning in practice. He tried to go for that quadruple, just about made it. I haven't seen any other 125s doing it. He's brave. A little bit of Carmichael in this kid.
He won the Horizons Award as the best up-and-coming rider coming out of Loretta Lynn's. Nick Way won it the year before. But our leader right now, number 33, continues to hold on to that advantage, Casey Lidle. Lidle had an up-and-down year last year. He expected a lot more of himself.
He's got a great opportunity right now to show us what he felt like he was capable of last year. I've talked to him a few times. He's a really nice kid, really shy. What a great opportunity to hole shot in front of a sellout in the first race. Look at that, goes for the quadruple. I was just talking about that. No 125's doing it. He did it. Opened up a little gap over Schnell that time. Schnell's probably going, uh-oh, I hope I don't have to start jumping this to keep up.
And he starts to pull away from Schnell a bit as Billy Payne is in third. And in fourth is Charlie Bogart, number 144.
I'll tell you what's tough about doing that quadruple. It's hard to get stopped for the corner because it's so slick.
On the run is Michael Brandis, number 49, trying to catch up with Bogart. As we take a look at our leader. Boy, look at it slick.
Now, not really able to close that gap back up. I can't wait to see if Casey goes for that again.
How do you go into a berm like that when it is so slick?
Well, you try to get in and get a little bit of your pivot made with the brakes. Look for that loam and just get back on the power. Just steer clear of those real shiny spots. Bogart moving back a spot.
Bogart moves back right as Michael Brandis on the Primal Suzuki takes over his spot.
He didn't go for the triple there. I'm not sure if he didn't get lined up right, but that's the difference.
Billy Payne still doing a fine job in third.
Boy, what a boost for Lidle right here. If he can just hold this gap, he's going to build so much confidence. It's a good drive to the roof. So anytime you can see a guy getting a little bit of a wheelie all the way through there, he's obviously,
battle for third.
Casey Johnson's off the track.
Casey Johnson, number 16, finally gets back on. He's going to have an inspired performance to get on that podium. Way out in front right now, Casey Lidle. Greg Schnell in second. And the battle with Brandis taking over third, Payne in fourth.
Whoa, Johnson moves up a spot. A couple of riders getting tangled. Rusty Holland going off the track, so that moves Casey up another spot.
I should say he's looking good.
Boy, you like to come around to the signal area and get signals like that. That just helps you relax so much. See if he gets a good drive through the whoop section again.
You know, talking before the race, David Bailey, we were kind of wondering who might take a step forward out of this 125. We don't have a big name like a Robbie Raynard, Ricky Carmichael, who just graduated up into the ranks, or even a veteran like John Dowd. The excitement of David Villeman. We're going to have to see these guys emerge.
Right now, Lidle is really impressing me. And I know I've seen him ride well, but this is the main event. He's still leading it, holding his gap. He just went for the quadruple again out in front. These guys approaching it.
Here's Coyote. Coyote is trying to make a move into fourth place. Lidle, Schnell, Brandis, Payne, and Coyote. An impressive first-time performance for Coyote here in this season opener for the 125 West. More 125 action in our main event from Anaheim, California, as Pace Supercross continues in a moment. Welcome back. Pace Supercross, our opening round 125 main event. The future superstars are battling it out on the track right now. It's Casey Lidle, Greg Schnell, Michael Brandis, our top three, with Payne and Coyote, the real battle for fourth place. Coyote in the yellow shirt, cutting to the inside. Can Payne hold him off? Bar to bar for the 125 action.
Coyote's got the inside.
And Coyote, but Payne tries to box him out. Coyote slips him.
That was a good move by Payne, you know, really smart there. He did the right thing by trying to cut back underneath, but they could have easily both gone down. As slick as it is, he backed off just a little bit just to test him. Look at this. Casey gets in there, moves up his spot. He caught Payne off guard right there.
Casey Johnson.
I think all the emphasis has been so much on Casey, a lot of pressure. That's hard to carry around on your shoulders, and his teammate kind of slid through sort of unnoticed, and all of a sudden now he's going to get a lot of attention going into round two if he can hold it out front.
Davey Combs is down with Casey Lidle's mechanic. Let's get out of Davey.
I'm down here with a very excited Dennis Petrarca. Dennis, you guys got to be stoked. Casey's riding better than I've ever seen him ride.
He didn't really take any time off. In about 3 races left to go in the Nationals. Got a back injury, and let that heal up. He's been training super hard ever since then.
Are you at all surprised about him leading here tonight in Anaheim?
No. We came in knowing that he had a good shot at winning this.
Wyndham won this race in 1996 for Yamaha, and right now we got a couple Yamahas out in front. Schnell was 6th in points in the West last season. Lidle was 4th in the East last year. As we take a look at the battle for 4th, Coyote holds the position right now, but Casey Johnson cuts in the whoops. Oh, they collide. They rub plastic.
That was just an accident. Casey got all sideways, went over and bumped him. I think Coyote understands that. There won't be any bad blood there, but I was just about to say, Arthur, I was expecting to see real aggressive riding from here on out from Casey, because I know he wants to be out front. Those guys are way... he's probably got 5 seconds to make up to the next rider. That's disappointing.
So Casey Johnson moves into 4th place. Coyote doesn't look like can hang with him. The halfway mark with 7 laps to go now, as our leader Casey Lidle continues a consistent ride. Casey Lidle is doing exactly what he did last year as far as an impressive start on the season. Now he's hoping that he can get this victory and continue on to be in that points battle toward the end of the season. Here's our battle for 3rd now as Brandis feels the heat right behind him of Casey Johnson. Casey Johnson making the move on number 49. Casey's showing his stuff now, David.
Well, if he can get up there, well, he's already podium position right now. That's unbelievable with the ride he's had. He's had problems getting through riders, banging bars, went off the track one time, and he's recovered nicely.
Can we get a Yamaha sweep on the podium here?
It's possible. Now I understand why Casey got that big contract. Yeah, he is showing a lot of resolve right now.
4 laps to go. What's running through his mind right now? The whoops, he's having problems.
I'll tell you what's running through Casey's mind. Get this number 85 guy off my tail.
And get the lappers out of the way, especially in the whoop section. Very short whoop section, as David pointed out earlier on this track.
bit was any longer, these guys would really be having fits.
Here comes Casey Johnson. He wants that second position now. Casey Johnson in third, but he's knocking on the door of Greg Schnell. There's Schnell. There's Johnson. Johnson hippity hops to the inside. The block pass, and Casey's in second. So we've got Yamahas in first, second, and third, and Casey's in first and second.
What a ride. This is really amazing. See how fast Casey has gone. He has just carved his way through this field. He's chopping away a second a lap.
There's the stopwatch.
He'll be a little bit more gentle with his teammate.
Branda's still hanging on there in fourth. Ramsey moving up to seventh after a poor start and a collision there in the first turn. Number 33, Casey Lidle. So far, has been as smooth as ice, almost as slick as the track is.
I'm wondering if Casey realizes that's his teammate back there. The last time he looked over his shoulder, it was Schnell. I don't know if they could get that on the pit board for him in time.
Schnell is getting a challenge from Brandes back in third as we're checking out the top two riders here in our 125 main with 3 laps to go and winding down quickly.
Anytime I had a teammate behind me, it always helped me relax a little bit more. Once Casey realizes that, it help him relax. And if they can pull away a little bit more, I think he's got second locked up for sure, because they are starting to gap Greg Schnell now.
Johnson went from 17th to 7th in his qualifying heat. Right now, he'd love a victory. A checkered flag to justify the big bonus he got.
I think it was a good thing that he had that, what happened to him in the heat race, because he learned how to pass.
Nathan Ramsey off the track, pounds his fist into the outfield boards as we take a look at first and second.
Watch the difference now. Watch Casey, number 33, is going to go for this quadruple. Right in front of his teammate who triples it. Can't quite get enough speed on him to get in and make that block pass.
Next time around, look at their Lidle having some problems. Casey catching up. The white flag goes out. We've got a 1-2 battle on the last lap. Casey Johnson with a little rub on his teammate. What a ride for Casey Johnson.
Well, now if you're Phil Alderton, you're a little nervous about these guys taking each other out.
Yeah.
That was kind of a love tap, I'd call it.
Eric Kehoe and Phil joining forces together, and Eric doing a great job as that team manager.
You know, if it stays the way it is, Casey's got to be, Lidle that is, got to be really happy with the way he rode. And geez, for Casey Johnson, I'm really impressed the way he carved his way through the field.
What a great feeling to be in your first year as an exclusive support team in the 125 action for Yamaha and to finish a 1-2 quite possibly.
They're almost there. No mistakes.
Those mechanics with smiles on their faces, they put in the hard work. The checkers are out. Casey Johnson, Casey Lidle. Boom, boom, just like that. 1 and 2. Brandes in third, Schnell in fourth, and it looked like Coyote might be in fifth. And the teammates joyous together. They've tested together, they've worked hard together, and now they certainly raced hard together. Michael Brandes also a good showing. He will be on the podium as well. And so our 125 first round main event has concluded. Davey Coombs moving over toward the podium. I don't know if he can wipe the smiles off their face to get them to talk about the race, but we'll see when we come back here in Anaheim.